Hello, welcome back to another video. We're looking at 7.3 features, and this is the first one that I wanted to showcase here on my male Mikote alt. And as you can see, this is the Far Eastern Beauty set, which is a 4-piece set that was released quite some years ago, but in 7.3 has been granted the ability to be used on any gender in the game. So I thought it'd be good to have a look at what it looks like, honestly. We've already obviously previewed this before. I'll link a link in the description if you want to go and watch that old video where we looked at this outfit in all its glory. But yeah, I mean, it looks like the Far Eastern Beauty set on a male character. A lot of people have been very hype about the ungendering of a lot of gear. There is still a lot of gear in the game that, quite frankly, could do with being ungendered. And this long flowing robe, it looks pretty good actually, especially when you start dyeing it into different colors. If we take the robe off, then we see the Far Eastern Beauty's skirt and the actual boots. These boots are some of my favorite boots in the entire game for glamoring on my female character, my main character. And yeah, I think the accessibility to be able to use these on your male characters is going to be worth probably picking up the set when it's on offer in the future, if they have another sale on its own, quite frankly. Yeah, gender restrictions on gear don't really make sense when, you know, they design a version that's different for each, especially when it comes to boots and headwear and gloves and things. And there are lots of pieces of gear that, as a female main character that I play, it's kind of annoying to not have access to some of the gloves and boots and shirts and things that male characters usually get as well, that look better when we combine them with some of the other pieces. One thing I would like to see in the future, though, if we're going this direction, is since we're getting close to at least all of the cash shop stuff being ungendered, we must be close by now. I'm trying to think on the top of my head some items that are not. I'm drawing blanks at this point. It'd be cool if we could have what the other versions of a game has on other regions, so that we could have glamour sets that are basically glamour versions, level 1, usable by everybody versions of crafting and gathering stuff. Hopefully that's on the pipeline, because like I say, other versions have had this for the past like 4 years on Korea and China, so it would be it'd be kind of cool if we could get that as well, honestly. And even if they wanted to put them on the cash shop, I think people would like that ability. Although it would be nice to have in-game items, have in-game replicas created similar to the Skyrat stuff and other replica sets. And now let's look at the Far Eastern Gentleman's attire, which is the obviously previously male-only outfit on the cash shop. And now this is obviously on my female Mikote. So yeah, honestly, it's kind of cool that this has moved over. I don't understand, obviously, other than the title Gentleman's Attire, why this would be a problem any other way. There are some cool bits maybe from this. I'm not really a fan of the robe, I'll be perfectly honest with you. It might have some use. I think it's really this detailing that I don't really like about this. This is actually the first time I've seen this in the game. Well, certainly on my character, considering I usually do so many videos on my character, and when something comes out that is gender locked, I just don't have an interest for it as much. But yeah, gender unlocks actually quite a positive thing, and I'd like to see whatever remaining ones there might be unlocked. If we take off that very large gentleman's robe, you can see the under. So we've obviously got these baggy sort of pants, which are quite nice actually. I do like the Far Eastern gentleman's trousers. I think they're quite cool. Nice details on there. The boots are quite nice as well actually. Not sure about the hat. I don't think that's the sort of thing I would personally use very often. We do have quite a lot of pieces of gear in the game that, you know, are baggy pants. So maybe this is, you know, less interesting maybe than some of the other sets. It's obviously less flamboyant, or at least in my opinion, than some of the other pieces that you can get from the other Far Eastern sets that they've released on the cash shop. But anyway, like I say, gender unlocks are good. Hopefully the next step is to unlock more things, and hopefully one day we can have some cross-class stuff, at least with crafters and gatherers, because the design team, especially in 7.3, went absolutely insane with how cool some stuff looks. I mean, here's just an example of what some of the crafting sets look like. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm still in the process of gathering those bits together, and then we'll do a showcase on those in the future. Anyway, more videos on 7.3 on the way, and if you're excited about these outfits being unlocked, awesome. Have a fantastic time, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.